Okay, my name is Neil Bennett. I'm from Farrells & Partners. We're architect planners based in London. One of the unique things about us is that we are architect planners and we can see the whole gamut, the whole range of the issues which deal with sustainability, all the way through from where you put settlements through to the very minutiae of green architecture and green buildings. Best and most sustainable project is in fact the Thames Gateway, where we've been looking regionally at how one plans growth and development, and also how, and setting out a manifesto for that growth and development within the Thames Gateway. We recently helped set up a local nature partnership, which is a government-backed body, which is helping to bring everybody together to plan the best use of the environment for business and the economy, for people and also for nature. So I think that is our favourite project. I worry a great deal about this. Less than 20% of our buildings are designed by architects. I think that we should look more at the future of building. I think already we have 80% of the buildings we will have by 2050. And I think we have to look very much more at the retrofit of older buildings in this new age that we've got. I think we've passed the end of the old age and we're now in this new age of peak oil, peak gas, all those things, and should be working much harder to make the existing building stock we have work harder, be more sustainable, and so on. Well, my personal choice on that, I think, would be Louis Kahn's Yale Art Gallery in New Haven in America. It's a very simple building. It's built in a way that facilitates change, long life, lose fit. It's a very clear building, so it doesn't have to be changed. It's not effectively fashionable. And it's also a great container for what it has inside it, a collection of British art. It also is extremely sustainable in the way it's been built, its energy use, and the whole range of how a building should be designed and exist and still keep on working as a very comfortable, happy indeed building for its purpose. Start at the very top of the sustainability tree. We look at where growth and change and development should go. And a prime example of that is the Thames estuary here in Britain, which is the Thames flowing out to the sea beyond London. And we've done a influential piece of work for the government there, talking about where one should place 200,000 new homes. There's a great deal of anxiety locally about where they should go. Our proposition is that you must put those next to existing settlements, take advantage of existing transport connections, all the grey infrastructure that you already have in place. And that thinking goes all the way through from the very top of the tree down to individual buildings, where, for instance, on the Greenwich Peninsula here in London, part of the Thames Gateway, we've just completed a major office block for Transport for London. It's BREEAM Excellent, the British standard for sustainability. And so our approach goes from regional planning all the way down to the doorknobs. We think in Britain the main challenge is in fact to escape the orthodoxy of things like BREEAM, which look at energy use and sustainability in a very narrow and defined way. And we're very conscious that actually the way people use buildings is much different from the way that they're designed and how points get scored in the standard assessment methods. And there's very little research done about that, and we're very interested in the way that people actually use buildings and how our buildings react and change over time. Change is the only constant. Long life, lose fit, and often some of the assessment methods we have here in the UK are too narrow.